Hello folks, how are you doing? It's Joanne here and I am at number 45 Belfry Avenue, a fantastic 4-bedroomed semi-detached property which we're very excited to be bringing to you today. I'm going to do a virtual viewing for you in through the property, point out some of the important features to it. But before I do, we'll have a quick review of the location here and the Belfry area specifically. So Belfry Avenue, Belfry Drive, the Belfry neighbourhood is situated just off St Alphonsus Road in Dundalk. That puts it into a very central location. The Marshes shopping centre is just a short stroll in one direction. You have a range of secondary as well as primary schools within walking distance of this neighbourhood. And indeed a full array of all amenities, be it retail, recreational, sports and social. You really have a sense of being very close to town centre here. You are literally within walking distance of the high street. So the location is fantastic. And yet the location itself, the neighbourhood, doesn't have the hustle and bustle of town. It has a lovely sense of a quiet suburban neighbourhood. This is in a little cul-de-sac setting here where I am now, and it's always been very popular because it's a very reliable, safe place to live. The development itself comprises of detached and semi-detached 2-storey properties, and this is the semi-detached 4-bed house type. It measures about 158 square metres, so there's a lot of house there. This specific one actually has the benefit of a sunroom extension to the back. So I'm looking forward to hearing what you think about the property. As with all of our properties, we're now on the market and we're ready to do viewings. So if you have further interest in it, please do let us know. It's a busy time of the year, so if you have an interest, don't hide behind the door. Do get in touch and we'll answer your questions and perhaps arrange a viewing. Just before we go in, just to point out, there's lots of parking at this property. In fact, I would say you could probably fit 2, maybe 3 cars here. So if that's an important consideration for you, then it's worth pointing it out. As I say, we're on the market. Let's go and have a look inside. And in we go inside. Now, as I always try to do, the virtual viewing is an opportunity for me to point things out to you. Might not see all the things that you're seeing, or I might see things that you haven't seen, and that's really part of the benefit of this. So what I'm going to show you here, I have so much actually to show you in this property. First thing is entrance hallway. Really smartly tiled entrance hallway which runs through into the kitchen dining area, gives a lovely sense of continuity, and it makes for a lovely bright space. Lovely grey carpeted staircase there to the right and a white painted stair rail. So lovely sort of fresh, crisp white look around here. Going into the right, we're into the first of the 2 reception rooms. Now, in this instance, this is a lovely sort of an oak-looking solid or semi-solid wooden floor. And this room being the second reception room, I've seen many different uses for this space. In this instance, it's a den, okay? I've seen it be work from home office. I've seen it being a playroom. I've seen it being a therapy room. I've seen this room being a bedroom. Lots of different things. So it's quite a dynamic little space. In this case, you see, this is very suitable, you know, particularly if you have a family of varying ages and therefore varying wishes on how to spend their time. In this instance, it's a den, separate TV room perhaps. So it's difficult to show it to you because it's just a little enough space, but it's perfect for so many uses. So that's the first reception room. The second reception room then, which is the main living room, is absolutely lovely. In this home, it's lovely. The whole theme of this room, lovely grey, soft greys and blush pinks and so on. This room is a very comfortable space. It always has benefited from great proportions and just a lovely flow through the house. So key things to point out here, again with the oak floor, looks like a solid or semi-solid floor. Double doors leading through to the kitchen diner. You can see there, these are really lovely big suites of furniture and plenty space for them. That's a 3 and a 2, and you can see that there's more than ample space for that. Lovely fireplace also, I might add. That is a gas fire there, okay? So it's gas central heating, mains gas here, but a beautiful, looks like granite or marble fireplace, really impressive looking. So I'm going to show you this room from this space. You see, the other nice thing about Belfry is the layout of the development means that, you know, you've got neighbours around you, but they're not on top of you. Nobody's sort of, you know, cramming for space here, which is a lovely feature of this development. So now let's go through to the kitchen diner. Now, you'll see here we have the double doors. What you can do, if you want, of course, is you can open those out. She says, trying to open them out. And in that way, then, you have the two double doors, which really give lovely sense of flow from here through to the kitchen diner. So here we are in the kitchen diner. And that tiled floor that I spoke of earlier on, running through this whole area, it's a really big space, this. I mean, it's running the full width of the house, which I think is about 8 or 9 meters. And so you can see here from left to right, that's the dining area there. You could put a huge dining table there if you wanted to. There, they've gone for the circular table, but that whole area there can be taken up with dining space as you wish. And then around to the kitchen. In this instance, the kitchen has been painted a lovely sort of a soft, I'm going to say soft lavender colour, soft lilac. It's really pretty. But the key things to point out to you about the kitchen are you've got a range master stove here at the centre of it with I think like a 5-ring gas and an induction plate there as well. And then lovely big cooking oven chambers. Granite worktop and inset sink and a half there. Really nice feature because you can build any theme of kitchen around these important fundamentals. So the granite worktop goes all the way around. Lovely amount of storage here. So you've got storage on this side running all the way at the other side of the window and around to the other side. Appliances here. So if you look around at this side, then there's an extra cabinetry space here with a freestanding American style fridge freezer positioned in that. So again, extra storage space. And then I think somewhere there is, yes, I think there's an integrated dishwasher around the place there somewhere. So that is, I'll just give you a little in behind there into that far side then is the utility room, okay? And your gas boiler is in there as well, and really useful to have that utility space to close it off when you don't want to be listening to the laundry. And now, this property, number 45, has the benefit of the sunroom, which is lucky for people who are house hunting in Belfry at the moment because it's not every property that has that extra space. So it's a lovely, lovely big room. Tongued and grooved, pitched ceiling above with a fantastic ceiling fan and dual aspect there. And that's great because like you really can do so many different things with this room. At the moment, post-COVID, we're all talking about how we're repurposing our space and re-navigating our home space. Again, you have the double doors. You can close them or you can keep them open. Again, for example, if you have a younger family, you know, if somebody's working in the kitchen, you still have an eye or an ear to what's going on with where the children are. And then, you know, maybe they're a little bit older and you don't need to have such vigilance, then you can close over the door and let them independently play away. So the flow of this house, I think, is absolutely top marks. It's one, those glazed panels are letting the light in. 2, they're letting nice flow through the house. And 3, from the sort of parents and children perspective, they're adapting to whatever the situation might be. Just a quick look at the back garden. It's very low maintenance. It's been block paved there, and you can see a little garden shed. Absolutely zero maintenance there, apart from you'd probably want a power hose at every year or two, but other than that, your weekends are grass cutting virtually free. You see here it's being used as a toy room. Again, great for this because it's great. You have the extra room that you can pop the toys here and they're not invading the rest of the house, which is a certain discipline that you really have to, I'm sure, you know, it's a struggle, but it's great. That's why it's great to have really the third reception room. Understairs guest WC there and there, which is past that. And then we're going to go and have a look upstairs. Now, again, as I say, similar to the ground floor, the first floor has a fantastic sense of space in the accommodation. I'm going to start here actually with the main bedroom, okay? Lovely big room. You know, I mean, when you see lovely big beds, sleigh beds, headboard beds like this, you know that there's plenty of space because they demand space, and this room can certainly capably take that. That to me looks maybe like a 6-foot bed. Going around to here, there's a vanity unit there, but I've also seen that very smartly fit built-in storage. So for example, you could do that as well. And that's all around the room. And then in through that door there is the ensuite, fully tiled, really smart ensuite bathroom. Next, bedroom number 2. This is also a really ample room. It's got a single bed in it, but it very, very definitely fits a double bed. And I want to show you over here a big bank of built-in storage there. So people in my videos, they ask a lot about the built-in versus the freestanding. And that's why I generally try to explain, you know, the difference if you're not sure. So this is a built-in storage. So say, for example, if I were to lift up this house and turn it upside down and shake it, those wardrobes wouldn't fall out. That means that they're fitted, they're integrated, they're fitted specifically for that space, okay? And it's great to have that extra storage there. Now we carry on back into the landing and on to the main bathroom. Again, Belfry always did very well in terms of the size of the main bathroom. In this instance, really smart contemporary tiling. I really like that upper border there. Separate shower to the bath as well. And here's another question that I often get about the viewings when I talk about an electric shower, and some of you get really afraid. What it actually means is that this is an electrically powered appliance which will either heat the water or it might also bring extra pump pressure to the water. So that's what I mean when I'm talking about electric shower. Really nice sanitary ware there as well. Lovely bathroom. Bedroom number 3, look, sweet room. Now, when you see a room like that, a twin, it just shows how much space there is. I mean, certainly there's plenty of space for this as a double or a triple, but it's just a lovely twin room. I think it's adorable looking. Also at the other side of the room, importantly, more built-in storage. And again, folks, that is built-in, made-to-measure storage there, as distinct from freestanding storage. Okay, so that's that's the third of the 4 bedrooms, and it's another double. Just passing by here, I don't really like to show off people's hot presses, but there's a double hot press there, which is a lovely big size. And then into the 4th bedroom. I love this room. I love this room mainly because it's just so tidy, which I love to see. But this is the 4th bedroom, folks. And you can see there again, this time the built-in wardrobes are in fact slide robes. So there we are. 3 of the 4 bedrooms have the built-in, which is fantastic. Such a bonus. You can see there also plenty space for the double bed. And a lovely little use of this space here to show off a very impressive selection of cars. Now, folks, Belfry has always been an impressive development, and the houses, I've always been impressed by the layout and the design of the individual house. They always, first off, I love the symmetry of the frontage. And secondly, the fact that you have 2, and even in this case, 3 reception rooms. There's a tremendous amount of space and a tremendous sense of space and light in Belfry. So then when you go upstairs, you have 4 bedrooms, and you've seen here today, all 4 of them are double. So again, bonus. This is very much a property that, you know, if you wanted to really future-proof yourself and make it a property that, you know, that you will get many years from. So we are now ready to go onto the market with this property. I'll be delighted to show you the property in person or to answer your questions on it. So please do let us know. If you have any feedback on any of our videos, we love to receive your feedback, and you know, we just love to keep in touch. So do let us know how you're getting on. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then please do so, because it helps us so that we know we're steaming along the right direction, and it helps my clients too. So if you haven't done so, please do subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me on this virtual viewing in Belfry Avenue, and I hope to see you here very soon. All the best.